For generations, the ranchers of Texas's southern frontier have lived in harmony with the border, often farming these barren lands with help from those who've crossed both legally and illegally. But that harmony is gone.
Our lands are being invaded. I feel like our government doesn't want to do anything about it. Who wants their mom to have an illegal alien come kick their door in and threaten them? I mean, it's horrible.
Shelley Mean's family were among the first to settle in Texas. A few dozen migrants would cross this land every week.
Come on. Come on.
Now there are hundreds every day.
Get up. Our fathers, our forefathers, our brothers, our husbands, they've all fought for our country and they've been on foreign borders, protecting those borders. I feel like the government should step in and send our military here to protect us.
This is what's causing the fear. The groups, mainly men who make their way through this harsh terrain, up 316%.
This is not how America should be. And there is no border. There's no border security. I mean, that's an oxymoron. How can you have border security when you don't have a border?
These women have been ranchers most of their lives. They're fearful of speaking out, worried they'll be targeted by cartels or further devalue their land. But they want to be heard.
When you can't let your kids go out into your own yard, I mean, I'm not even talking the whole ranch, I'm talking our yard, and our daughter gets scared because people walk up behind her on the trampoline, that's a problem.
Their lives are now spent fixing the damage on their ranches caused by those crossing, as well as looking after those who collapse along the way.
There's a real human side to this tragedy, and it's that people are being lied to. And we've had them crawl in our yard. We've had them die out on the road in front of our house. I had a young man come in the yard. He told me he was a nurse from Guatemala, and he was just sobbing. Took his socks off, and it looked like somebody had taken a razor and cut the skin off his feet. It was just flopping from the blisters in the wear.
She washes their feet, and there's a place in heaven for her.
These women don't object to legal migration, but they fear a porous border.
They need to continue working with the other governments to stop some of this. They can't just open our gates and let everybody come in. We're going to sink. We're like a little boat out in the middle of the ocean, and everybody's swimming to get on that boat, and we're all going to sink.
What's going to happen to them? Who's going to raise them? Who's going to educate them? Who's going to feed them? I mean, they're just here.
The situation is changing life here. Judge Curtis Evans now regularly searches this land for illegal migrants.
Here's our border fence. This is what we're looking at. It doesn't take much to cross this.
He showed me the trails they leave.
You know, you can tell he crossed in these clothes and then he changed, took off.
Washington say that this isn't a crisis.
They don't live here. A crisis to me is when you're not able to do what your normal life is. Folks are living in fear down here. They don't like it.
That fear is tinged with anger and a determination that despite their isolation, the ranchers' voices will be part of America's immigration debate. Emma Murphy, News at 10, on the US-Mexico border.